I like the very reactive and warm personal hand of leather. And as they are these objects that follow us, become part of us, they take on our imprint, and so I think they become like holders of experience.
The reason I think it's important for students to have a study abroad experience is because the minute you land in another country, you are transformed and you learn something. Everything is different. In order to excel in your career, you need to go where people do these things the best, and this is where it is. Well, Tuscany and Florence is really basically the ground zero for our industry. It's a really incredible place because you can have all the manufacturers of components, the leather tanneries, all within arm's reach. So the Florence part of our trip to Europe was just really to introduce students to, number one, the culture of Italy. Just mere fact of landing here and walking the streets and looking at people is so important. So one of the stops that we did in Florence was Scuola del Cuoio, which is one of the oldest leather manufacturing institutions, and they demonstrated how they use gold leafing, making decorations for small leather goods. It was kind of the first lesson on different types of leathers.
Well, first of all, with the idea, if you're going to work with leather, you have to really understand where leather comes from. So the first thing we do is go to the tannery, because there's nothing like a full immersion in the reality of what that place is like. The basic role of tanning is to take a material that would otherwise rot and turn it into something that will be durable. This was like the first upscaling that man discovered. They discovered that by using things from nature, leaves, branches, anything that have natural tannins in them will preserve the leather. Then they come here to this incredible convent from the 1400s to work with an artisan from the island of Elba. He's someone who loves tools, has a collection of over 600 tools that he brings, and so he's an encyclopedia of anything that you can handcraft with leather.
Well, the workshop here at the San Miniato, we are living here, we are eating here, we are working here, and we are learning here. So it's a really stunning, once-in-a-lifetime experience for a lot of students. The ultimate product for the workshop is to make a shoe and demonstrate various kind of hand-stitched techniques on the shoe and decorations, and we have various kind of tools and techniques that we can use to make a beautiful product.
This is the part of education that I find most interesting, is to be able to tune people into these kinds of slower, deeper levels of being human and having an activity and having your work turn into something that can mean something over time.
Well, the takeaway from the Italy trip really is to understand the level of craftsmanship and hands-on work that goes into finishing a product.
Now, as I said, I am here for the aesthetics. When I look out over this, and this is so beautiful, it truly speaks to my heart.
Italy, for me, in particular Tuscany, I cannot even put it necessarily in the words, but this is what Italy is known for, and this is the beauty of it.